Anti-Semitism right out in the open, and there has been a rash of it in the past week, from a banner draped on an overpass on the 405 to flyers distributed in some neighborhoods. To Kanye West, numerous comments. Phil Schuman live at the Museum of Tolerance, where faith leaders and police are talking about fighting that hate. Phil.
Well, that's right, and it's not just anti-Semitism, it's all forms of hate. And it's a powerful coincidence that this event comes on the same day as the Paul Pelosi attack, Alex and Christine. So fighting hate and racism with tolerance and understanding, that was the mission at the Museum of Tolerance today. Remember this shocking banner from someone called the Goyim Defense League, Nazis on the 405. This was back on October 22nd. One of the messages, Kanye is right about the Jews. Anti-Semitic flyers also have been dropped in Westwood, Brentwood, Bel Air, recently spreading hate speech and bizarre conspiracy theories. Overall, hate speech and hate crimes are up, particularly against Jews. Racial hate up, particularly against African Americans. Today, all this denounced in no uncertain terms by religious and law enforcement leaders who came together here at the Museum of Tolerance.
Let's fight the haters. Let them know that if they think the United States of America, the greatest democracy ever, that we're going to allow to go back to the time of fascism, back to the time of 1933 to 45, it will never happen.
We cannot tolerate hatred, terrorism, anti-Semitism, and anti-racial harmony.
We need to understand and identify those that espouse hate, because while they may not be committing a crime, what is allowed to be said eventually is allowed to be done. Is that what is thought becomes a word and then becomes an action.
And Chief Michael Moore, among those here, Alex and Christine, had very strong words about the negative effect of the internet, calling it a weapon, a knife for misinformation and disinformation. And of course, it's one thing if you have distasteful hate speech, but when it's translated into action, then it becomes a crime. Perhaps that's exactly what we saw in the attack on Paul Pelosi in the early morning hours of this morning. Live at the Museum of Tolerance, I'm Phil Schuman, Fox 11 News.
A show of unity right there, Phil. Thank you.